Hello, sweet viewers. 안녕, that means hi in Korean. I'm Christine from Kimbap TV, empowering you to live a happier and safer life, especially if you're a fellow domestic violence survivor. Well, happy 2021. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. I can't believe it's the new year. With it comes the opportunity for us to hit that refresh button in our minds and start again from a clean slate. In this video, I want to guide you through making New Year's resolutions as a domestic violence survivor, especially if you're freshly out of an abusive relationship. Ready? Let's get started. The first thing I want you to think about is reevaluating your self-worth. If you're like me, you may have heard a lot of hurtful things during your abusive relationship. Among them, that you are worthless. My abuser told me this in so many different ways, and I eventually started to believe him. Throughout most of my life, I made the mistake of tying my identity and self-worth to things like my job and my relationship. So if either one changed for the worse, or if I was told something negative, either at work or from my partner, I'd feel horrible and think less of myself. To this day, I have a hard time placing value on myself. For example, I own a small business called Kimbap TV, and it's been so difficult for me to price my services. I'd rather work for free than engage in uncomfortable dialogue or negotiations over my cost or pay rate. In TV news, I had an agent who dealt with all of that, and now it's just me. I've been learning to push for what I'm worth, but it's an ongoing challenge. Here's a reminder to both you and myself. Self-worth is not determined by your bank account, job title, or social media following. These things do not affect how valuable you are as a person. So make it a goal this year to remind yourself that you are loved and worthy when you start to feel a little down. The second thing to consider when making your New Year's resolutions is your level of happiness. I don't know about you, but I've been so lethargic throughout 2020. I know many people are depressed because of this never-ending pandemic, and I too struggle with just lack of motivation. So if this is you too, make it a priority to do something this year that maintains a healthy mood level where you can experience happiness. One of the things that helps me to do this is moving my body. Since January 1st, as soon as I get up, I've been going to the driving range. I stopped going as regularly in recent weeks because of the weather and because my schedule got hectic, but right now I have no excuse. And I know that every time I make it out there and hit my bucket of golf balls, I feel better. Maybe it's the fresh air or just that sensation of hitting the ball just right and seeing it fly far away. I don't know. But I've noticed time and time again that if I move my body and do some sort of physical exercise, my mood improves. If I can't make it out to the driving range, I try to walk around my neighborhood or do a home workout like turbo kickboxing or Zumba on YouTube. And finally, make it a goal to reach out to somebody this year on a regular basis, especially if you're isolated during COVID-19. Loneliness can lead me to some really dark places. So I try to call, email, FaceTime, or Zoom friends who will make the time to talk to me. And this isn't like every week, maybe one person a month. Think of someone you miss or would like to have a chat with and make the effort to set up a time to catch up with them. Chances are they're also wanting to connect with someone too. This pandemic has been challenging for all of us, and through camaraderie, we can help uplift each other. I most recently chatted on the phone with my friend Princess. Yes, that's her real name, isn't it cool? We haven't talked on the phone for forever, and it was so nice to hear her voice. I called her as I was on my neighborhood walk, and she took time off from preparing for some work stuff to chat with me for about a half hour. We became friends during our freshman year at UCLA, and we've been in touch ever since. On this particular day, we just chatted casually about many things. Some life changes, like a big move she has coming up, and her cats. She has two. They've helped her to cope with this pandemic. I also shared about my birthday trip across California last year and how much I enjoyed the part of our state where she is moving to soon. You can talk about similar things like that based on you and your friends' interests and updates. So I hope this helps you to make some positive goals for yourself for 2021. Let me know if you have a resolution you want to share by commenting below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who you think should see it. Happy New Year again. Let's make this a great one. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.